it's Dhruti here, and today we are going to be making a sock doll. These are all the things we need to make the sock doll. So we need a scissor, a sock that is patterned, black thread, a needle, some black yarn, and don't forget the fluff. The first step is to make the legs. Let's cut the sock to this point and then make the slanted parts. After cutting, this is how it looks. Make sure that this side and this side are both the same size. So now the next step is to make the sock inside out. And then stitch the ends of the legs. Let me teach you guys how to stitch for those who do not know how to stitch. So first you get the needle, and then you put the thread through the needle, and then overlap it again, cut it, and make a knot on the two ends. Then you start from this end or this end, and just go into the starting of the end, and then you push the needle in and pull out the string like this. I push the needle in and then I pull out the needle. Don't forget not to hurt your eyes. And keep on doing it until you reach this end. Forget, stitch close. Now that I have finished the stitching, now we can put it right side up. This is how it looks when you're finished. And the next step is to fill the sock with the fluff. Let's start filling. So I finished filling all the fluff in. So basically the back side, this part, is supposed to be the face, and then this part should be the back side. Now I don't need to cut it because it's an ankle socks, and I can just stitch it right away. That's why it's recommended to use an ankle sock. So now I'm just stitching this part to define the head. So how I'm stitching it is, like the stitches that I did before, I did a hole on this side, and then since I went inside, now I go outside. Then I go inside and then outside, and then I just pull the string. When you're finished, then there will be two strings. This is one string and this is the other string. We have to pull the strings to make this hole smaller. Like this. This is how it looks. After you bring the hole small enough, you should add the knot. To define the head, I wrapped the thread around the head 2 times, and then at the back, I tied a knot. Now we are defining the hand, because here it goes curvy. So we have to stitch like that curvy. So if I started from here, then I pull it out, and then start stitching from this side. Like this. Now that I pulled it from here, it's time to stitch it in this side. This is how it looks when I'm finished. Let's make the doll's hair. I measured the height with this notebook. So we need this much hair. So we need the black yarn to make the hair. Take the end of the black yarn and put it behind the notebook like this. So we take the yarn behind the notebook and put it behind like this. Then, with the yarn, we just wrap it around. Do the same thing like this and fill it all the way to the end. I finished with the hair. Now all I need to do is just cut it. Let's stitch the hair with the black thread. Since I want long hair for the doll, I chose this much of hair and kept on wrapping it around this book until you reach the end. When I finished stitching, this is how it looks. I tied the ponytail. This is how it looks. Now we have to cut the extras. This is how it looks after cutting the extras. Next step is to make the eyes. First, we need to draw with pencil for the eyes and the eyebrows, and then we can add the outline with the thread. Now that I drew the eyebrows with the pencil, it's time to outline it with thread. This is how it looks when it's done. Now, let's put the button and the mouth. We can either stitch the button or stick it on with hot glue. I used this pink yarn to make the mouth. This is how it looks when the mouth is finished. I hot glued the button on. Thank you everyone. Whoever's watching this video, thank you all for subscribing to my channel and earning me 50 subscribers and more to go. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also the notifications bell. Bye for now.